Hey folks, it's Russ with Wrenching with Russ. Today we're going to show you how to power flush your heater core out if you have low heat or no heat on a Dodge or a Ram pickup truck 1500. So this is the first thing I want to show you. We have a power flush. It's from OTC. I'm not endorsed by them or get anything, but if you're out there listening, they make a great product. This is a power flush, and it hooks up to the air and to your water. So this is your air nozzle goes in here, your water goes in the top. And then you want to put a pressure regulator on this, which is what we built right here. We made our own little pressure regulator. You don't want to push any more than about 16 to 20 pounds through this system. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to take both your lines loose that go to your heater core. Take them loose at the motor. Don't take them at the firewall. And then pick either line. Just pick one. You're going to put the end of this port into that line. And then this has a trigger on it, so you'll just pull the trigger. And then as you can see, it blows the heater core out and the line out. And you can see how this comes out of there. It blows a lot of stuff out of these. And then you're going to want to do small bursts. As you can see, we're holding it for about 10-15 seconds and then let off of it. And then that flushes your heater core out. And then you're going to do the opposite hose. And you're going to do the exact same thing. And then it'll reverse flush both lines out. So when you start seeing clear water and get rid of all that orange antifreeze and all the gunk that's in it, then it's sufficiently flushed, and then you can reassemble. And then once you get it reassembled, get your hoses back on, get your clamps tight. You're going to make sure that you refill the antifreeze. When this truck originally came into our shop, it was blowing about 85-90 degrees at the vents. The driver's side was blowing about 85 and the passenger side was blowing about 91. So we were able to, immediately after the flush, get about 122 degrees at the vent. Eventually, once it continued to circulate, we got about 138 to 140 out of it. And that, folks, is how you do it. And again, why pay someone else thousands of dollars when you can do it yourself? If you like this video, do us a favor and subscribe and like, and we'll continue to put out some more videos, and hopefully they'll help you.